In this video, we are going to share all the solutions of this year's online treasure hunt. So let's just hop right into it. The first clue of the treasure hunt was in the form of a photo in the Instagram handle of inSCIgnis. So in this photo of Sir Albert Einstein, there was a hidden link which could be observed if the brightness of the device that the participant was using was increased. The link was present on both the sides of the given photo. We also tricked some of the participants by adding a random YouTube link that was a Valorant gameplay, but it was like a clue in disguise as the video was titled "Should Have Checked the Corners." Moving on to the next one, using the hidden link in the photo, we reached to this level. So there is a meme of Captain America saying "I can do this all day." Here it was asked to enter a 5-word sentence starting with "yeah." So it was a dialogue from the movie Avengers Endgame, where in a fighting scene after Captain America says "I can do this all day," the Captain America from the other universe replies with "Yeah, I know, I know." So the answer for this level would be I know, I know. Entering that would lead us to the next one. Point to be noted that if you do Ctrl A, you would see that this part is also highlighted. We expected you to download that thing which would be come in use later on. So next, after entering the text I know, a doc file gets downloaded immediately. Here in the doc file, it reads "Remove all the unnecessary things from your life." It contains a link and an image of some code. So you all had to keep that image safe. So now that the given link in the doc file would lead us to a page saying "No internet," but actually we are not disconnected from the internet.
You all just had to observe what was written in the previous document.
The sentence there gives us hint about Corona or COVID-19. The doc file that was downloaded read us to remove the unnecessary things. Using that Corona hint, we all just had to remove the Corona part from the link. This directs us to a page. Reading the paragraph, one can decode that these letters KFOSKK1836 might be username of some social media account. So it's the username of an Instagram account where you would find the next clue. Moving on to the Instagram account, we can see two posts. One is of a code,
Note by
keep that code safe with you, and next one is of a link. Along with the link, there is a sentence saying when nothing works, just add inSCIgnis.in/OTH/ and try again. You all just had to keep that in mind for the entire treasure hunt, that when nothing works, just add inSCIgnis.in/OTH/. So moving on to the next one with this link. Entering the link from the Instagram post would lead us here. In this level, there is nothing else beside an image of a pi. Pi in mathematics means 3.14 or
22 by 7.
Remembering the sentence from the previous level from the Instagram post that when nothing works, add inSCIgnis.in/OTH. So let's just add here and put 22 by 7 after OTH. So here are we. There is an audio file in this level where there is a Morse code formulated in an audio format. You all had to decode that Morse code, which was the username of a Twitter account, and the account was Firefly23102615. Along with the given hint that is the bluebird, the participants could easily solve this level. Now that we are in the Twitter account, there are 4 riddles to be solved. Solving these 4 riddles would give us 4 specific words that are homes, blackboard, point, and nothing. Keep in mind that we have to use slashes after each word.
So now, as we don't have anything besides then these riddles,
we would then put inSCIgnis.in/OTH/homes/blackboard/point/nothing. In this level, there was an audio and nothing else. You can listen to this afterward. In order to solve this level, with the help of the audio, you all just had to use Ctrl A or the select all function which was present. So there was a link hidden. Entering that link would lead us to the next one. After entering the link, a RAR file gets downloaded. After extracting the RAR file, 2 items get extracted.
so there are approximately more than 1000 characters in this paragraph, and the password for the locked RAR file would be a 15-lettered word as mentioned. In this paragraph, we mention about the Fibonacci sequence, which goes by 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 and so on. So what you all had to do was to count and find out which are the letters in this paragraph that takes the specified position as the Fibonacci sequence goes by. That is, you all have to find out the letter which is on the first place, again at the first place, then at the second, then third, then fifth and so on. Compiling all these letters till you find the 610th letter, which would give you the last letter, would have given you the 15-character password.
Entering that password in the locked RAR file, a document of some random images gets opened. We will come to these random images later on. The link for the next clue was hidden in this log file of random images. So you all had to use the select all, that is the Ctrl F function, to highlight a link that was covered with a white image and was also scrambled up in a spiral format. Solving this would give you an image like this, which would contain the link. After entering that link from the random images document file, it asks our email, name and to give a password. The hint was given that guess the classic movie. So the hint was 11 red dots with 1 green dot, which signified to the classic movie of 1957, which was 12 Angry Men. So the password here is 12 Angry Men. Also, after using the Ctrl A function, we can find another image which was to be kept safe. After entering that 12 Angry Men password, it says Mr. Pekka Lundmark asked 4466690 ... So here Pekka Lundmark is the president of Nokia, which was the hint of the question. So 4466690 ... was typed with a Nokia keypad mobile, which signified to a question, how are you? So the question in this level is Mr. Pekka Lundmark asked, how are you? Along with this, a password protected RAR file gets downloaded, where we had to put the reply of that specific question, which would be I am fine. Keeping in mind of that Nokia keypad mobile, the password would be 444-0260-333-444-6633. 0 here means space. Putting that password in the RAR file and the image like this appears. Here the alphabets have been labeled with some prime numbers, below which there are some other numbers which are 17, 39, 15, 17, 11, 57 and so on. So these numbers are the multiplication of two prime numbers as given here. For example, the factors of the first number, that is 1739, would give us 37 and 47, which corresponds to the letter S and R. Solving all this would eventually give us some more letters. So these letters combine to form the name of the great Indian mathematician, that is Srinivasa Ramanujan. The numbers were paired up like that. The first letter of the first name of Srinivasa and the first letter of the surname Ramanujan were combined to form the number, that is 1739 or SR. Also, it was mentioned to use underscore. So after putting inSCIgnis.in/ots, Srinivasa underscore Ramanujan would lead us to the next clue. It then directs us to a YouTube video where actually a famous song was reversed and pasted up. Along with that, there was a WhatsApp group invite link. The group was named as protagonist. So we were asking the name of the protagonist as in that specific audio present in the YouTube video. So the audio here was the song Red Right Hand from the web series Peaky Blinders, and the protagonist of that web series was Thomas Shelby. So we had to put inSCIgnis.in/ots/Thomas_Shelby. Also in the specific protagonist WhatsApp group, there was also a link for another image which was to be kept safe.
In this next level, there is a random poem. You can read it afterwards.
The hint here was that the science is the answer to everything, which corresponds to the theme of this year's inSCIgnis, which was Vigyanaha Pradhana Uttaram, which had to put here and submit. We had to look closely that the first and the last letter of every sentence in the given poem combines to form the theme of this year's inSCIgnis, that is Vigyanaha Pradhana Uttaram. Moving on, this level reminds us that we left something behind, which was the random images document, as we did not use it anywhere, and it also says that the first rule of treasure hunt is to never leave anything behind. Here we observe these images. There are images of 3 presidents of the United States of America, one of an army, one is 16, others are a lawyer, a poster of Captain America Civil War, and lastly, an image of John Abraham.
Relating all these images would give us the name of the 16th President of the United States of America, that is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham_Lincoln after that BFGTU link would direct us to the next clue.
Also, we have to use the select all function here, that is Ctrl+A. We can clearly find another small code which was to be kept safe.
So here is a paragraph and below which
there is an incomplete group invite link. Solving this thing would require knowing the backstory of WhatsApp privacy policy thing and the tweet of Elon Musk saying use Signal.
So here if we put
signal.group, that is signal.group, and the other mention letters, it would then direct us to a group named inSCIgnis in the Signal Messenger. The display picture of this Signal group had a link in it which redirects us to another page. In this level, we wanted you to scroll through the gallery section of last year's inSCIgnis, which is present in our inSCIgnis site. If you open all these images present in the gallery, you would notice that there is one image that shows a specific photo from outside, but actually is a totally separate photo when the image is opened. So there is one image of a paper plane and some letters are scrambled here in this photo. Solving these scrambled letters would give us a name, that is Homo sapiens 100, which is actually the name of a Telegram group, Homo sapiens 100. So the paper plane image could easily be connected with the Telegram platform. Moving into this Telegram group, Homo sapiens 100, firstly we would notice a link in the display picture of that group. Entering that link would redirect us to another image, keep that image safe. Secondly, there appears a video in that group which is actually a braille script with a message that there are 8 little keys in the entire treasure hunt which you all had to find out in order to get the treasure. Thirdly, there is an image of Albert Einstein once again with a hidden link in the middle portion. Increasing the brightness of the device that you were using would have easily fetched you that link. Entering that link would give you another image. So now we are at the verge of winning the treasure hunt.
all those images, or to be precise, the parts of a specific QR code
that we told you to keep it safe combines to form a QR code which would lead us to the final group of the treasure hunt, which is a WhatsApp group invite link formulated into a QR code. So after finding all the 8 QR codes throughout the entire treasure hunt, assembling them to form the final QR code would fetch you to the ultimate treasure. And voila, you are the winner of Online Treasure Hunt 2021.